today we're packing for camping. We're gonna put one by one all this into the Tesla. Okay?
As Ashton was saying, today is the first time we're actually going camping with the Tesla. We're going to Sandbanks Provincial Park in Ontario, and we have the challenge of putting all this stuff into the car, which probably wouldn't have been a problem when we were driving the other car, but we're not too sure about this time here. So let's get going.
Good. Yeah. We're going camping. Good.
Okay, I forgot that there's something very important that we need to do first, and that's to make sure that we stick stuff underneath the trunk, because if I start putting the coolers in on top, then it's going to be a problem and we're going to lose a lot of space. So we better put some stuff first. We got to start putting some stuff on the bottom underneath the trunk here, so that way we're not going to lose any space. And we can get quite a lot of stuff underneath here, hopefully all the sleeping bags and stuff, so that way it's going to make it easier for me to put some of the stuff on top after.
So we're putting our stuffies on our seat, not like that. Okay? Let's get started.
We got our sleeping mattresses here. And that might be all I can stick in there. Let's see. Maybe I'll squeeze a camping chair down there. Okay, that's about all I can fit in there, unfortunately. I thought I could get a lot more, but I guess we'll have to keep on going now. All right, let's get this guy out.
Daddy?
Okay, so now let's start stacking stuff on top. Okay, as you guys know, the front trunk or frunk has quite a bit of space. One of the things that we're going to make sure that we put in there are the citronella candles, because we don't want it stinking up the entire car. Because it's actually considered separate, it's always good to use this for something that smells like your takeout food or stuff like that. But we're going to put the citronella candles in there.
This does support.
And the other important part is that we actually have a plug at our campsite. This is the first time we're doing it. Not that it's going to actually help charge the car at all, but we're going to bring some extension cords, maybe just charge it overnight, see how long it actually charges. Should be fun to see what it's like. Ta-da!
Good job. I'm surprised after I come back out, we fit everything. Now I'm just trying to fit more for the marshmallow. I think there's a space here. Let's do that.
Perfect. So we're just about ready to get going. One of the things as well I love with the Tesla is the fact that we have this massive rear view camera, but unlike other ones that normally are in most cars nowadays, this one can actually stay on while you're driving, and it's very helpful, especially because as you saw before, we actually don't have any sort of space in the back so I can't see through the rear view mirror. So this is going to help me still drive so that I can still see what's behind me safely and such. Okay, about an hour later, we're finally ready to get moving.
Do we remember to bring everything?
I've already unlocked the door 3 times to go get stuff that we've forgotten, so hopefully we have everything. Now, we can actually get all the way to Picton, apparently.
I know.
So it'll be about 3 hours and 45 minutes, but because before we planned the trip initially, we were going to stop, I don't even know where we're going to stop. Kingston, which would kind of make us backtrack a bit.
Oh, actually, no. Before that, in Port Hope or something.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So we would have stopped in Port Hope. But since then, the Belleville Supercharger has actually opened up in the last month and a half or so. So we're going to go there to charge up there, and then we can get to Picton. And then also on the way back, when we come back, we'll probably stop somewhere along the way there too. Okay, we are now in Belleville at a park called Pirate Ship Park, I think. There's a water park here. There's a nice park. Kids are gonna hang out here for a bit, right, Anderson? While I'm gonna go bring the car, which is actually only about maybe a bit of block away in that direction somewhere to the supercharger just at a mall, and then I'll just go run back over here. So not too far. So this gives the kids a good opportunity to just kind of stretch your legs after they've had a bit of a nap, and then we will get going again. You gonna climb this? No way. You climb this? Come over here. Over there, over there. There's Natalie too. Wow. Look at the adults just chilling and hanging out. Are you going down the slide? So I'm gonna actually go to the supercharger and walk back, and I just want to do that so you can show how far it is. But basically where we are right now is here, and supercharger is just right over here. So it's just a couple blocks, not very far. So this supercharger is actually one of the better ones that I've seen in terms of location, because of where it's located at a mall. There's quite a lot of choice, and if you wanted to stick around somewhere to eat, if you wanted to go shopping. A lot of the superchargers that are being opened brand new right now are 20 stall locations like this one, which is great because then you very much don't have to wait for anything. On some of the 6 or 8 charger stalls, there's a bit of wait sometimes, so you just have to plan around it a bit. It's not a huge deal. Still going to be saving you some money in the long run. So it's actually a bit of a change in plan. Ed and Mandy are actually just around the corner and just exiting the highway right now, so I might as well hitch a ride from them and back to the park. Again, as I said, the Sandbanks is just about 40-45 minutes from here, so we may grab some food here for dinner and then bring it over to the campsite, so that way we can make sure we start pitching up our tents before that. And over there is the superchargers. And right now, it looks like it is empty. There's Toys R Us here too. This is the Quinte Mall. I got my choice of pretty much any of the chargers here. Should be charging at full because no one else is going to be sharing it with me. So let's go choose lucky number 4A. And there is Ed and Mandy right now, pulling up there. Awesome timing. Okay, so it's going to be about an hour and 20 minutes to go to full. We won't have to go all the way to full anyhow though, so probably once it hits about 80% or so, we'll head on back. It always takes longer at the end of charge. And we are back. 430 kilometers almost there. 30 minutes left for supercharging, but we're not going to do it because we're going to go get some food. Still not too many cars here, except there is a nice Model 3 in red right there, which is beautiful. Nice aftermarket rims too. So again, Belleville, Quinte Mall. Thank you very much. Let's go pick up the kids.